in previous class we learned about animals, food and more, right? Let's continue that chapter now. Yes, children, as we know, animals and plants are dependent on each other for their food, right? ಒಂದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಅವಲಂಬಿತವಾಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Yes, children, why do we need food? We need food because food gives us energy. It helps in growth and maintenance of our body, right? Yes, children, plants, some animals eats only plants, right? And some animals eats other animals. Yes, some animals dependent on plant for their food, such as goat, sheep, cow, zebra, etc. Okay, some animals are dependent on other animals for their food, such as tiger, lion, sharks. Did you understand? Yes. Children, based on their food habits, animals are divided into 3 types. They are carnivorous, herbivorous and omnivorous. Okay. What are carnivorous now? Carnivorous are those whose diet consists of meat and flesh of other animals. Examples for carnivorous are lion. Observe this picture, children. Lion is a carnivore. Yes. Tiger. Yes. Tiger is also a carnivore because it is dependent on other animal, because it eats flesh and meat of other animals. Right? Yes. Children, next example for carnivores is shark. Shark also a carnivore because it is also dependent on other animal for its food. Did you understand, children, what is carnivore now? Yes. Children, what is herbivorous? Herbivores are those animals which eat only plants. Did you understand? Plant eating animals are called herbivorous. Example for herbivorous are, observe this picture, children. Cow. Cow is herbivore because it is grass eating animal. Observe this picture, children. Goat. Goat is also a herbivore because it is dependent on plant. Right? Giraffe. Yes, giraffe is also a herbivore because it is dependent on plant. Right? Goat. Yes, goat is also a herbivore. We can give goat as an example for herbivore. Did you understand what is carnivore and what is herbivore? Yes. Children, what is omnivore? Yes, omnivores are those animals that eat both plants and other animals. Both plant and animal eating animals are called omnivores. Did you understand? Example for omnivores is human beings. Yes, human beings are examples for omnivores because human beings eat both plants and other animals. Example for omnivore, next example is bear. Bear is an example for omnivore, right? Is mice. Mice is also an example for omnivore because it is both plant products and animal products. Okay? Yes. Children, did you understand what is carnivore, what is herbivore and what is omnivores? Yes. Children, as we know in previous chapter, animals breathe through gills as well as lungs, and also some animals breathe through the air holes, right? Yes, we studied in last chapter. Children, human beings breathe through their lungs. Children, what is breathing? Taking in fresh air and giving out used up air is called breathing, right? Yes. Taking in fresh air and giving out used up air is called breathing, right? Yes. Children, human beings breathe through their lungs. We all have lungs to breathe. observe this picture, children. Human beings breathe through their lungs. Fishes breathe through their gills. Yes, fishes have gills to breathe. How do plants breathe? Plants breathe through the minute pores that is present in leaves. It is called as stomata. Yes, plants breathe through minute pores that is present in leaves. That is called as stomata. Yes. Children, insects such as grasshoppers, okay, insects such as grasshoppers breathe through the air holes that is present at the sides of their body. Observe this picture, children. Yes, it breathes through the air holes present in the sides of their body. Did you understand how animals breathe now? Yes. Children, there are sense organs present in animals. What are the sense organs present in animals? Such as eyes. Yes, eyes is also a sense organ. Right? Ears. Yes, ears are also sense organ because they perceive sound. Nose. The next sense organ is nose because it detects all the smell, right? Yes. Next sense organ is tongue. Tongue is also a sense organ because it is used to taste, right? And skin. If we feel through our skin, right? The hotness, coldness we feel through our skin. Skin is also a sense organ. Did you understand the 5 sense organs, children? Yes. Children, as we know before, animals can reproduce. The process of giving birth to their young ones. Reproduction. Animals give birth to their young ones by producing babies as well as laying eggs. Right? Human beings give birth to their young ones. Observe this picture, children. Yes, human beings give birth to their young ones. Children, observe in this picture. The dog gives birth to the puppy, right? Children, birds lays eggs. This is the process of reproduction in birds, right? Children, observe this picture. Cow gives birth to the calf. This is the process of reproduction in cow. Did you understand? Animals give birth to their young ones, right? Yes, children, plants and animals are dependent on each other. Children, observe in this video. You will understand it clearly. Okay? Yes.
Interdependence of plants and animals. Plants and animals are dependent on each other in many ways. The areas of interdependence of plants and animals are food, exchange of gases, reproduction, and shelter. Plants manufacture their own food in the presence of sunlight. Animals like the cow, deer, zebra, elephant, giraffe, and rabbit eat grass, small plants, and leaves of trees. Insects like grasshoppers and caterpillars feed on leaves. Birds feed on fruits of plants and bees on nectar. Plants prepare their own food during the day by a process called photosynthesis. During this process, they use carbon dioxide from the air and give out oxygen into the air. The animals use oxygen present in the air and breathe out carbon dioxide. So plants depend on animals for carbon dioxide and animals depend on plants for oxygen. Thus, plants and animals are interdependent for the exchange of gases. Insects like bees, wasps and butterflies visit flowers to feed on the nectar. When the insects visit the flowers, the pollen grains from the male part of the flowers stick to their wings, antennae and legs and later get deposited on the female part of other flowers when the insects visit them. In this way, the insects get their food and help the plants in the process of pollination. Animals also help in the dispersal of seeds. Animals feed on fruits and grains. The undigested grains and seeds are expelled by them as waste. These seeds germinate to form new plants. Seeds which have hooks or spikes attach themselves to the fur of animals like bears as they pass by the plant. These seeds fall off the fur sometime later and germinate to grow into new plants. Animals like monkeys and squirrels eat the fruits and throw the seeds in different locations. As a result, plants grow across a wide area of land. Thus, animals feed on plants and then help in increasing their number too. Many animals make trees their homes. Most birds build nests on trees. Some small animals use the holes in the tree trunks as shelters. Monkeys, which are arboreal, not only spend most of their time on treetops, but also travel great distances, swinging from tree to tree. Bees build hives on the branches of trees. Ants and other insects seek shelter in crevices of trees. A single tree hosts a wide variety of life forms.
Children, by observing this video, we get to know that animals and plants dependent or interdependent, right? They are interdependent on each other. Animals dependent on plants for their food, right? Plants gives us oxygen to breathe, right? And plants absorbs the carbon dioxide which is expelled from our breathing, right? We inhale the oxygen and gives out the carbon dioxide that is used by plants to their respiration. So, animals and plants are interdependent, right? We get to know from this video. Children, in this chapter, we come to know that animals and plants are dependent on each other for their food, also for other purpose, right? And animals breathe through gills, air holes, also by using their lungs, right? Children, also we get to know that reproduction process in animals. Okay children, take care, bye bye.